Hello, and welcome to page 20 of volume 2 of my graphic novel of comic strips titled Found Earth. Welcome back. Thanks for clicking on the video and watching. This page was fairly simple to draw and very easy for parents to understand. If you have any children, you have at least woken up once to a child jumping on top of you. I used some extra tools to make the sun this time. Found a round object. I know that there are patterns and things that you can buy that have like cutouts and so on and so forth, but I like using things that I find around the house, so that they don't look like, the shapes don't look like anything that anybody else has. So this page has one of the, or both of the children actually, jumping up and down on their babysitter kid, and he's trying to sleep. I think he's had enough. He's had a rough go of it, and he's just trying to sleep, and these kids are trying to have fun and wake up the person that's supposed to watch them. This week has been interesting. I've been doing some co-teaching at our church's VBS, and it's been stated that I'm being groomed to be the next generation's teacher, storyteller. As far as that goes, I have a bit of an education background. I went to school for art education for a while. Got in front of a classroom and decided that I didn't care for it. Upon reflection, I'm not sure that I didn't care for it because of how they did the program. Talking to teachers, they didn't have to make a lesson plan anywhere near as detailed as what I had to make when I was in school. And I think that a lot of that was what turned me off as well. Also, the amount of scrutiny that the teachers or the students had when they were doing their student teaching. I don't know if I balked at that. I'm not sure. I'll have to look back and examine that again. I really like art. I really like teaching people, but I'm not sure. I need to revisit what turned me off on that. But anyway, I'm making this page, and it's a fairly simple page. It's just a moment in the life for these kids and this robot who's watching them. I think it gives some more insight into the personalities of these two toddlers. One of them is most definitely just having fun and is happy and joyful, and the other one seems to take great pleasure in causing pain in the robot who is watching them. And that's where he derives his fun from. So they're doing the exact same thing, but they're deriving pleasure from two entirely different things. And I think that that is something to be aware of in life. You could be doing the same thing that somebody else is doing and be deriving pleasure from an entirely different perspective. And you have to be careful of that. You have to understand other people's perspectives. And that's where the lesson is. You have to understand other people's perspectives. Whether you view them as right or wrong, understanding that helps you understand the person that you're dealing with. And that goes a long way towards at least being at peace with your environment, I guess. I don't really have a whole lot else to talk about this week. I got back into made another page. I drew page 56 of volume 2, so that tells you how much cushion I gave myself when I was drawing and making these videos. I may even close the gap before I'm done with the third book. I don't know. I'm working on some side projects. I'm doing some paintings. I have a couple ideas for some more paintings to do. I post them all on the Patreon when I get the chance. And most definitely they all end up on Instagram. So this week, took a vacation. Didn't have to rush around, didn't have to learn things too terribly quick in order to teach at the VBS. It's kind of interesting to see the long view of things. I guess that's part of being grown up as well, as seeing the long view of things and not just seeing short-term inconvenience of, oh, I have to teach. No, the long term is that I am learning how to do this from the guy who did it before, so that I can do it and make it my own and hopefully make it better for the kids and for me, on how to do it in the future for when it's my turn to be in charge of telling the stories. And the long view of all this is, it fascinates me to understand that I'm just part of something rather than the whole thing, and it doesn't just count on my feelings of whether I want to get involved or not. I'm involved, and it's part of the continuation of the program and the continuation of the faith and planting seeds in some of these little minds that may or may not grow into something more in the future. I don't know. Interesting side topic. I have discovered that I have enough financial aid left to go back and get an associate's degree. And I'm going to look into seeing what is there at the local colleges to try to apply to a program and maybe get a degree and get something better than the current job that I have now that's 9 to 5. Not really 9 to 5, but something that I really don't see the rest of my life doing. I currently work in a retail environment, and it's 24/7, and I kind of just want a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job, or something like that earlier. I don't care. Just so I can be on the same schedule as everybody else, and go from there. I want to do something creative, so it'll probably end up being like graphic design or something. I'm kind of interested in like web design and website development and that kind of stuff, but it's completely foreign to me, so I would be learning it from zero, and I'm not entirely sure how flexible my mind is at this point in my life. I'm 40 years old. Almost 41, but I guess I can learn anything at this point and go from there. Alright, thanks for watching. We're nearing the end of the video, and I think I've rambled. If you're seeing this on YouTube, go to my patreon.com/Alan Dunlap and chip in a couple of bucks. If you're seeing this on Patreon, well, you're seeing the end game. I'm also on YouTube if you want to see the breakdown and the long version of these videos. Dream of Art 1 at youtube.com. And I'm on Instagram at Dunlap_Alan, and you'll see just about everything there. All right. Thanks for watching. Catch you next week, and have a good one.